हेलो फ्रेंड्स, उम्मीद कर रहा हूँ कि लॉकडाउन के नियमों का पूर्णतः पालन कर रहे होंगे सभी लोग, क्योंकि इसके अलावा कोई और तरीका भी नहीं है इस समस्या से बचने का। साथ ही साथ आरोग्य सेतु ऐप सभी ने अपने मोबाइल में डाउनलोड कर लिया होगा, नहीं किया है तो कर लीजिए, बेहद जरूरी है। हम आप अपनी सहभागिता जैसे दर्ज कर सकते हैं करना पड़ेगा। खैर, now we are going to start with colligative properties of the solution, the most important topic, and in actual from here the chapter starts. So what are the colligative properties? The properties of solution which depends upon number of particles present in it. Mind it, I am not using the word number of mole, I am using the word the number of particles present in the solution. So those properties are considered as the colligative properties. Just take a simple example which you might have experienced so many times. Let the water is getting boiled and you add 1 teaspoon of sugar or 1 teaspoon of salt and observe what will happen then. The boiling will stop for time being and after that again it start boiling. Why? The boiling point of the solution get increased. Suppose it started boiling, you again add 1 teaspoon of sugar or salt in it. What will happen then? Again the boiling will stop for some time being. That indicates the increase in boiling point of the solution depends upon the amount of solute which we have added, the number of particles of solute which is being added. And these colligative properties which you have to study is elevation in boiling point. The another is depression in freezing point. This third is relative lowering of vapor pressure. And the last is osmotic pressure. So these 4 colligative properties we will discuss step by step. But before starting with the particular topic, let's a brief idea. Elevation in boiling points means to increase in the boiling point. The word depression is used to represent decrease in freezing point. Then the vapor pressure and osmotic pressure, these are also some colligative properties. I have selected some of the questions which are previously asked in certain exams. And with these questions, we will try to understand what is the actual theme for this colligative property, how we have to correlate it with the number of particles. Please see the first question. Out of following solution, the one having highest boiling point. Now you can see for all the concentration is given same. But the number of particles furnished by all these are not equal. The reason is these are ionic substances. An ionic solute becomes soluble only when it gets ionized, until unless it will not be soluble. So this NaCl will dissociate to give Na plus ion and Cl minus ion. So effective concentration become 0.1 into these 2 particles, so 0.2 times. This will dissociate to give 4K plus and one complex ion, that is FeCN6 4 minus ion. So 5 particles we are having. So 0.1 into 5, effective concentration is 0.5. Similarly, you can do it for KNO3. It will give 1 K plus and 1 NO3 minus. So the effective concentration 0.1 into 2 is 0.2. Then for this third one barium ion and 2 chloride ion. So when you multiply it by 3, so effective concentration is 3. Now the one in which the number of particles is more, where the concentration is higher, for those cases the boiling point will be the highest. I hope without going in detail in the topic, you can solve the question. You can tell the correct answer. That is E. Now for the second question, again, which of the following solution have minimum boiling point? Find it. Boiling point is minimum. It means where the effective concentration is least. So this KCl will give 1 K plus and 1 Cl minus. We are having 2 particles, so effective concentration become 0.1 into 2, that is 0.2. Here 0.05 into 2, so become 0.1. 1 aluminium ion and 1 phosphate ion, so it become 2M. 1 Mg 2 plus ion and SO4 2 minus ion, so 0.1 into 2 become 0.2. So the one which has minimum number of particles, minimum effective concentration, will have the minimum boiling point. I hope the correct answer all of you can see. This is B. What about the question third? The lowest freezing point in the following solution. Again, the basic concept is same, where the number of particles are more, where the effective concentration is highest, there the freezing point is least. So this 0.1 M K2SO4, you can see 2 particles of K plus and 1 particle of SO4 2 minus. So 0.1 into 3, so effective concentration is 0.3. Urea is covalent, remains same. KCl will give 2 particles, so 0.1 into 2, it becomes 0.2. Glucose is covalent, it remains same. So the maximum number of particles we are having in K2SO4, the highest effective concentration is 0.3, so it will have the least freezing point. Which of the following have highest osmotic pressure? Now I hope each and every, those who are watching, they can solve. You take 10 seconds. No, you take 15 seconds to solve. Time up. See. 4 and 1, 5 particles. So 0.25 into 5. So 1.25. Covalent, there will not be any change. Covalent, there will not be any change. 0.5 ionic, so 0.5 into 2, 1.0. The one which has the highest effective concentration, highest number of particles, will have the highest osmotic pressure. The answer A is correct. The last, the highest freezing point among the following, mind it. Here one can do the mistake. For freezing point, when the effective concentration is higher, then the freezing point is least. And when the effective concentration is least, then freezing point is more. So now you can see the highest will be the one which had the least effective concentration. 3 and 1, 4 particle. 4 multiplied by 0.5. So effective concentration become 2M. 2 and 1, 3 particle. So 0.5 into 3, 1.5 M. Then 0.5 into 2, 1 m, and this remains 0.5. So if in the question it has been asked which one has the lowest freezing point, then your answer would be the first one. But if the question is asked the highest freezing point, so we have this option D. Why? The effective concentration is least, number of particle is least, ultimately freezing point is more. So I hope at least you have some basic idea of the colligative properties of the solution. From the next topic, from the next lecture onward, we shall start with one of the colligative property and we will complete with all the possible questions which can be asked.